All right, man. The other story that just won't go away.
Yes. 'Tis the season for zombies.
Yes, seriously. Is this Blizzard business?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this guy's name. I've looked it up and seen it like a couple different ways.
Yeah, I'm glad you have the story and I don't have to try to say it.
I know. I think it's Chaco Sonny.
Okay.
He is the executive producer of Overwatch 2, has quit, saying he needs some time off after 5 years.
Did he quit?
Wow.
Or is he just taking time off?
I think he quit.
I've seen it reported that he quit, but then Blizzard's statement on it was that he needed time away.
Right.
So
Yes.
I don't know.
So this is what's interesting is that, like, I think he's quit saying I need some time off or some time away or some time off. Some time off is what he said. And I don't know if he means some time off from Blizzard. I don't know if he means some time off from the video game industry or some time off from like Overwatch 2. Maybe it's not going good. But obviously we've been seeing people leave. When Jeff left, we were like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And then everything broke. We were like, oh my gosh, what the heck? More people left. More people got pushed out. Now this guy's leaving on his own accord. Blizzard said, Chaco. I don't think it's Chaco. That one. Chaco. Chacko. He said leaving Blizzard to take some time off after 5 years of service.
Okay.
Which to me doesn't seem like that long. He said the deep, talented Overwatch team is making excellent progress on Overwatch 2, and thanks to their hard work, the game is in the final stages of production.
There you go.
We'll be sharing more at the Overwatch League Grand Finals later this month.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this thing just like, oh man, I just can't imagine being there right now and how exhausting it must be with leadership getting swapped out, some leadership leaving, leadership not being who you thought they were, or leadership being exposed for who you thought they were and finally getting their comeuppance. And it's just, I feel so bad because obviously we've talked into the ground how much we love Overwatch and how timid but excited, but had a little trepidation about Overwatch 2 and how it's going to come across and does it really even need to be a full game. But is this, I mean, I guess it's not going to die, Overwatch 2. I mean, they're going to do it, but do you think this is just another tick against it, Chris?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's at this point, the game has to come out, and then it may be one of those things where like, well, despite all the turmoil, it's another triumph from Blizzard, or it could absolutely be it was in kind of development Hades, and then all this other stuff happened and probably just sunk it all down.
Yeah.
You don't know until it comes out and we have it in our hands to see yay or nay. I don't even know. Does
the negative press in the meantime though get you less and less excited for it, Ed, or are you just as excited as you were, or is it like seeing this over and over again and such leaves and now such and such leaves and yeah, we're still working on it. Hey, we'll show you something later, but does it make you like kind of shrug at this point, or are you still just as jazzed as the first announcement?
I don't take this particular story as a sign of anything because he said it's in its final stages. So for all intents and purposes, his work could be done. And he could be like, I've worked on this game for 5 years. I'm out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Now, just because of the climate of Blizzard Activision, it might look and feel a little worse than it actually may be. I don't know. Ever since all this Blizzard Activision weirdness came out, I haven't played Overwatch. I felt really weird about it.
Interesting.
And
I hate that we even have to say Activision.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like the innocent bystanders that because they own Blizzard, right? It's Activision that owns Blizzard.
But I don't know if Activision's the innocent bystander in this
weirdness.
I mean,
most of the action happened on the Blizzard side, at least initially.
No,
and then
that's what I'm saying is like, initially it felt like it was like all Blizzard people. And then I don't know how many were Activision people that got caught up in this mess as well.
I thought it was pretty even. But I don't know.
Oh, was it?
I
okay.
thought
I thought it was Blizzard people.
But And even though
that's the only campus they kept showing,
right,
was Blizzard's campus,
right.
Blizzard's campus, Blizzard's campus.
Even,
go ahead.
Even though no one on the Overwatch team has been caught up in that, it's just been really weird for me. And I know it'll.
I'm with you.
I
there
know
was some in the Overwatch.
Was there?
Camp.
Yeah, the guy with the long hair, the guy that they named McCree after, and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought he was just at Blizzard, but not working on Overwatch. I totally misunderstood that.
He got let go during all the stuff that was happening. So he was on the Overwatch team. I'm assuming he had a part on Overwatch too.
I just thought they
possibly didn't.
Yeah, I just thought they named him after someone that was at Blizzard but not in Overwatch.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
Yeah, I could be wrong on that. But I think
he was a lead designer, but I don't know if it was just with World of Warcraft or just like a designer there at Blizzard.
Right.
Jesse McCree.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I have that wrong.
It
definitely does for me though. Go ahead, Ed. I'm sorry. I thought you were finished.
Like when they were announcing more stuff for Overwatch 2 coming up during this weekend's events, that I'm interested in seeing. I think as it gets closer, I'll get a little bit more excited and a little bit more. It'll come back, and I'll want to play it again. But for some reason, I just still feel weird about it. I don't know why. I want to support those hundreds of people that didn't do anything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
I just don't know what to do, so I've just been playing Deathloop instead.
Yeah. At least you have great games to play in the meantime. Yeah. Tim, what do you think? Does this kind of wane your excitement?
It has, and I've always thought that Overwatch 2 is kind of a mistake because I love how it is right now. I think they can continue to expand on it like they always do, but I was never really excited for it. Throw in all of this stuff that's going on, and I'm just like, but I also really like what you said, Ed, that, there's still thousands of other people, hundreds of other people and developers that had nothing to do with this. They're doing their jobs, and of course we want to support them because that's their livelihood, and they just got caught up, and they never got caught up in any of this. But I think it can soil a reputation. It can definitely turn you a little bit to be like, I'm not terribly excited for it. I will still play Overwatch. When the Halloween event comes around, I will be playing that. It's a tradition I do every year. I love that event. I think it's so much fun. I just, people are leaving left and right. This is very weird. This doesn't say we've got a hit on our hands right now. This says we're scrambling to try and figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I hate to see it happen because I know, we've talked about it so many times. 13 people up here act up and hundreds of people get affected. Yep. And, and I'm just making the 13 number up, but I'm just saying it doesn't seem like it was 100 people over here were acting up and then hundreds,
it's very disproportionate.
Get punished.
Yes.
For it. Right. And so, and I understand, Ed, about being torn and about, just being like, I don't know. I want to be here. I don't want to be here all at the same time. I get that.